are you just discontent with anything that is sort of the old reliable way of moving forward?
No, not at all. It's more. Is there a way to blend different things that have worked before into something that doesn't feel exactly like either of them?
Yeah. And the story, because the execution of the story and how it continues to unfold, and how you have, you've got a mob movie, you've got a revenge movie, you've got a guy seeking some sort of personal justice. You've got several different factions of the mob. Then you've got one of the biggest American industrial complexes, involved in this document. When you approach that material, do you realize, I guess the real challenge outside of finding these new lenses is, how do you flatten this story enough for it to all sink in?
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's the running conversation, and it doesn't really conclude until you've locked and delivered the movie. What information should be released at what point and by whom?
Right.
Like that's literally, it's really comes down to that, because how you end up doing that directly affects the audience's ability to engage and sort of give you a little bit of runway. Like you want them chasing you a little bit, but they need to feel intention.
Right.
And they need to feel like their interest will be rewarded.
Yeah.
And so if you confuse them or somehow allow them to disconnect, it just gets harder to pick them back up. So this was a movie where we are constantly analyzing what character knows what when, and should this scene come here, or we really wanted the math to be clean.